Manly Seagulls Season Preview 2025. Yes, right here, right now on Barry Charles Footy Show. Welcome, guys and gals, back to the channel. We're going to look into Manly Seagulls. What are their chances of winning the Premiership in 2025? We will see. We will definitely see here. They come off an improved season last season with Anthony Seibold. They made it to the top 8, but they floundered pretty convincingly. After his drunk saga the year before at the McDonald's, falling asleep, can he bounce back? Can they bounce back and go to another level? DCE could be on the verge of retiring very shortly, whether it's this year or next season. He's on big money. Will he take a cut if he does continue to stay? Can they get the best out of him? Tommy Turbo, can he stay on the field? Can they finally get to where they need to? Because he's probably been their biggest liability, to be honest. If he was on the field, they could have gone a lot higher. Like he did with his big season was in 2021, but it's been a long time since then. They need more from Tommy Turbo, that is for sure. But yes, Daly Cherry-Evans has been playing pretty much like the big gun for a long time without much help. They really need some more out of their other players. Luke Brooks needs to take a lot more responsibility this season. He's had the year. He's got nowhere to hide now. He really needs to bounce up. But yes, do they have the forward pack? Do they have the alpha dog? I think they're going to have to make some changes, in my opinion, to their team. They need to really make some changes to their prop rotation and play players in a few different positions here to try and get this going. And I'm making some interesting selections in my best 17. It definitely won't be the squad pick, but again, I'm looking for that 13 that can ball play, and I think they need to look at that in the future. I think Jack Jurbo isn't a ball player. He needs to go to prop. Simple as that. That's just the way the game's going. Can Jason Saab also stay on the field? They really need him to go to their next level for me. But yeah, Manly. Yes, Manly. Can they be a premiership contender? Absolutely. Have they got the forward pack to win it? That's probably the concern. I think they got every other ingredient, but can they make some tweaks to their forward pack to really go to that next level? And the signing of Sahil Tukiaho, sorry, I absolutely gobbish their name, but him coming in and to me, just got to be starting prop. Hopefully he's not injury plagued as has been rumoured to be. If he is, then it was a bad signing. But yep, my best 17 for Manly, it's right here, right now. And there is some changes, folks. Yes, I have made some changes, big changes all around this squad. And I think Tommy Turbo needs to go to centre. Not maybe the whole season, but for parts of the season just to save his career. So, Kola goes to fullback for mine. Lehigh Hopewadi and Jason Saab are the wingers, with Tommy Turbo and Ruben Garrick in the centres. Okay, you can easily swap Kola and Turbo around. Simple as that. Well, there's no doubt about Turbo is the better of the two. But for longevity, maybe that's what they need to do. Luke Brooks and Daly Cherry-Evans, that's a lock. But this is definitely not a lock. But Jack Tavoyevich and Takiaho are my two starting props with Lachlan Croker. And that's another question mark, is have they got... But again, you don't need a gun hooker these days, it looks like. Look at Mitch Kenny, he's not a gun hooker, but they get it done. Ola Kawatu and Nathan Brown for me as starting. And Jake Arthur, this is my 13. You need some ball-playing 13s. That's why I put Jake Arthur in. And I think they need to look at something like that. Or Ben Travojevic. They need to do something like that to really get them going. And the bench for me is Ben Travojevic, Jazz Tavaga, Taniao Paseka, and Ethan Buller. Other options they have is Tommy Talau, Aaron Shoup in the backline. Obviously Josh Eloy, Jake Simpson and Gordon. So they do have a few options. They do have a bit of depth to the squad. They've got the gun players. They've got the gun players in the key positions if they stay on the field to really shake this premiership up. They are a bolter to win it, folks. I really do like Manly as a thing, but the question mark will be their forward pack. And yeah, that's my own. On the back line, I've got no qualms with any of it. They are good. If Tommy Turbo stays fit, it's very good. But when you look at the forwards, There's no alpha dog there. The hooker is not a gun hooker. They don't really have the backup hooker that's real classy. But they might have a bit more punch with Jazz Tavanga coming in if he can keep his knock-ons out of his game, because that's always been a question mark for Jazz Tavanga, because he's been very good, but he can do some silly things at times. Yeah, but Manly definitely have a squad that can do something in this premiership. Definitely can, but again, injuries will be the key for them. They are more reliant on their injuries than any other team. If Tommy Turbo put it this way, if Tommy Turbo stays here all season, Manly are top 4. Just about. They should be top 4 if he's playing all season long, no injuries. They will be up there. Him and Cherry Evans, if they play all season long, they will be a top 4 squad. Can they win it? Definitely. Will they win it? They're going to have to stay fit. And Lehigh Hopewadi turns into a superstar. That is my prediction for Manly. Lee Hopewadi, if he turns into the superstar, and they find the props to deliver and go forward for them, whoever that is, if it's Paseka and Josh Aloiai, if they get it right, Manly are going to be a tough team to beat in 2025 and can potentially jump the most and win the comp. Because someone's going to be Penrith and maybe Manly. But anyway, that is the Barry Charles Footy Show for this episode. With Manly's predictions, I see them a chance of going all the way. Whether they can actually get there will depend on Tommy Turbo staying fit with the other guns out there. But they're definitely a team. But my forward pack of Manly is my concern. For you Manly fans out there, that is my concern, the forward pack. Get a couple injuries in the forward pack and then you really are struggling. For me, but they're a chance. But anyway, that's the Barry Charles Footy Show for this episode, and we'll be back with plenty more rugby league on the channel.